Welcome to Real Estate Ramblings with Robyn and Sean.
So today on Truck Talk, we're going to talk about an important home safety issue.
The EPA estimates that nearly 1 in 15 homes has elevated levels of radon in it. So we thought we would pick up someone from a radon company and have a conversation. So we're going to pick up Derek from Radon Systems in Sutton, Mass.
So let's go pick him up in the truck.
All right, here we go. All right, now we're going to welcome Derek from Radon Systems to the truck. Welcome, Derek.
Hey, Derek.
Hello, hi, my name is Derek Courtemanche. I work for Radon Systems LLC in Sutton, Mass. I'm the senior and the head radon installer here. And I'm here to talk to you a little bit about radon.
All right, great.
And how it can be a problem in the home.
Great. So tell us a little bit about what you guys do and why we would test for radon.
So typically, radon is the second leading cause of lung cancer in the United States. Typically 700 people die a year from radon-related illness in Massachusetts only.
Right.
Nationally, it's roughly 24,000 people die from radon-related illness.
Okay.
It affects people that are smokers, young children, and elderly that may have lung problems a little bit longer.
Okay.
And what I do is usually people find the radon by they get a home test kit themselves. From AccuStar, First Alert at Home Depot. You can go on Amazon, you can purchase a long-term tester that will give you the daily and the weekly and the annual average.
Yep.
It's an annual average that the EPA recommends that you should be below 4 picocuries. But no radon is good, and the World Health Organization recommends that it's below 2.7.
Yep.
Our company...
Facts about radon here.
Yep, so facts about radon. Second leading cause of lung cancer.
Yep.
Like I already said, it comes from a gas in the earth that is the breaking down process of uranium and granite, which is prevalent in this area. It's a chemical compound.
You can't see it, you can't smell it.
You can't see it,
Yeah.
you can't smell it.
Yeah.
It's odorless, obviously. You test with it from the charcoal. If it's above 4,
Yep.
we come out and remediate the problem.
Now, a lot of people don't know that they have radon in their house, and we're finding it at the sales process. So
Yes.
when people sell their house, they do it at part of the home inspection.
Correct.
So other people can test. You know, I actually didn't even consider testing my house. I've lived in my house for 27 years, and as I was doing an install, the installer suggested that I test. So people who, you know, every day, they could actually go and just have their home tested if they've never had a test.
Correct. They can just either stop by their utility store or
Home Depot,
Lowe's, and
Yep.
buy a, I believe it's First Alert.
Yep.
Or like I said, they can go on Amazon and you can order many kits. It's
Okay.
a charcoal canister. You set it up roughly 4 feet from the ground in the basement level of the home. Radon gas is a heavier gas than air, so it doesn't rise in the home.
Okay.
It's got a 3.7 day half-life, and usually if you test in the basement, the upstairs level of the first floor will be half of what the level's read at, and then it cuts itself in half each level of the home.
Okay.
So the basement is really important, especially if it's a livable area.
Everybody should be testing their home. It says here in my little facts here that the U.S. Surgeon General says test every home.
Test every home, yeah.
Okay.
Your neighbor could have nothing, and you could be up in the hundreds of picocuries.
And it
That's
changes
important to know.
it changes over time too.
It
It's not the
does.
same. Test it once. You should test it pretty regularly.
Correct. So you have annual readings and daily readings. You tend to get spikes in the wintertime because the furnace is operating in the home much more often, pulling a vacuum on the house. So the levels can be a little bit higher. Also, water tables will affect the radon.
I've heard
if
that.
you're in a wet area, you can't move air through water, so the radon gets pushed into the home through cracks, cove joints in the home where the wall meets the floor, sealing of cracks and things like that. Some pump domes that are just open should be sealed in the home. That doesn't so much prevent all of the radon from coming in, but when we install a system, it gives us maximum suction from beneath the floor.
Great.
The system is a 3-inch PVC pipe that enters through the sill plate in the home, typically in the rear or the side of the home, aesthetically pleasing as long as we follow EPA codes. Comes into the house, penetrates the ground, either 1 or 2 penetrations depending on the soil content under the floor. And the fan is determined by what the material is under the floor. So if you have a newer home with crushed stone, really passive material under the floor, you get a nice quiet fan. And then it just takes its step up and you get like compact sand, mud, gravel, and things like that. In the older home, you need maybe 1 or 2 penetrations in the home, and a bigger fan.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
That's great. This is perfect information. I
Yeah.
think everybody should, test their home, make sure that they understand the facts about radon, get some information. We'll put your contact information up on the screen, and they can reach out if they need more information.
Yeah, and we can do it whether the basement's finished already or unfinished.
Perfect.
And
We'll go from
Awesome.
there.
from there.
Well,
Thanks so
Derek.
much for joining us
Oh,
and
you're
jumping in the
welcome.
truck. We
Thank you
appreciate
so much.
it.
Thank you.
Derek, thanks for joining us on Truck Talk. We really
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Yes,
Alright.
thank you.
Have a great day.
Thanks, guys.
Bye now.